What is happening? We're kicking things off with a massive gathering in Dublin, Ohio, where thousands came together for a vigil honoring conservative activist Charlie Kirk, complete with song and prayer and sparking calls for unity in America. And the tributes continue. Hundreds in Medina, Ohio, are also mourning the loss of Charlie Kirk, chanting, "We are Charlie," and sharing their deep personal connections to his message. The impact of Charlie Kirk's passing is resonating at the highest levels, with Vice President JD Vance announcing he will host the Charlie Kirk Show to pay tribute to his friend and ally. Finally, we head to Arlington Heights, Illinois, where the community is coming together for a memorial to remember Charlie Kirk, a political firebrand whose life was tragically cut short. Stick around for all the details, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Glowline, and ring that notification bell. This is a momentous occasion for conservative activism. Thousands of people converged on Kaufman Park's amphitheater in Dublin, Ohio, for a powerful vigil honoring the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The air was thick with emotion as attendees shared songs and prayers, unified by a profound desire for greater unity across America. A poignant candle-lighting ceremony illuminated the evening, a solemn tribute to Kirk's enduring legacy. The event drew significant attention with prominent figures like Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost, Senator John Husted, and gubernatorial candidate Vivek Ramaswamy taking the stage. Gabe Gigerini, chairman of the Ohio College Republican Federation, emphasized the collective drive to turn that passion into action so that we can help make this country better, help make our culture better, and help make our communities better. Organizers were visibly moved by the overwhelming turnout, seeing it as a beacon of hope for the future. Vivek Ramaswamy, visibly emotional, described Kirk as a dear friend and delivered a powerful message. Violence is violence. Words are not violence. Violence is violence, and violence is never an acceptable response to words, not in the United States of America. Don't go anywhere, because the outpouring of support for Charlie Kirk is far from over. Next, we're diving into the emotional scenes from Medina, where the rallying cry is, "We are Charlie." "We are Charlie," the powerful chant echoed through Medina, Ohio, as hundreds gathered in a deeply emotional vigil to mourn the tragic loss of 31-year-old conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Just a week after Kirk was fatally shot during a speaking engagement at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, his death has sent shockwaves nationwide, leaving supporters and the Republican Party grappling with how to move forward. In Medina's public square, nearly 1,000 people united in grief. Patty Clark, visibly heartbroken, shared, "I can't stop crying. I don't understand it. I don't understand why I'm so broken." She found strength in attending the vigil, feeling it was a call to be bold in her faith. Clark deeply admired Kirk's ability to connect biblical teachings to everyday life, describing him as a source of wealth of wisdom and knowledge. Amy Fechner, another attendee, echoed these sentiments, believing Kirk was an apostle who fulfilled his purpose. Fechner felt Kirk's death highlighted a broader issue of religious persecution, stating, "We are in a place where we can finally make a stand and say we don't want to be persecuted anymore for how we believe." The attendees vowed to honor Kirk's legacy of strong Christian values and to no longer be quiet. Aidan Haggard, a Medina High School graduate and school board candidate, spoke at the event, recalling his personal inspiration from Kirk and Turning Point USA, and the renewed push to establish a Turning Point chapter at his high school following Kirk's death. But the tributes don't stop there. The impact is reaching the highest levels of government. Next, we'll reveal how Vice President JD Vance is honoring Charlie Kirk's legacy. A powerful tribute from the Vice President himself. Just days after the tragic assassination of prominent conservative activist Charlie Kirk, Vice President JD Vance announced he will host the Charlie Kirk Show. This deeply personal move, shared on X, underscores Kirk's significant influence, with Vance crediting him for playing a role in his own rise to the vice presidency. The special episode, set to air at 12:00 p.m. ET on Rumble, promises to be a heartfelt tribute to a friend and ally. Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA, was not only a national radio show host and podcast personality, but also a pivotal figure in engaging young people in conservative politics. His show was consistently a top performer in conservative media, making his loss a profound blow to the movement. Vance's decision to host the show highlights the deep respect and connection he shared with Kirk, ensuring that Kirk's voice and message will continue to resonate. And the nation continues to mourn. We're heading to Arlington Heights for a community's heartfelt farewell. Next, discover how Charlie Kirk's hometown is remembering their native son. A community comes together in sorrow and remembrance. In Arlington Heights, Illinois, the hometown of the late political activist Charlie Kirk, a heartfelt memorial was held at North School Park. Hundreds gathered, their voices rising in chants of "Charlie, Charlie, Charlie," while waving American flags and holding signs that proclaimed, "We are all Charlie." Kirk, who was tragically killed just days prior during a speaking engagement at Utah Valley University, was honored as a great communicator of his generation. Speakers lauded his God-given gift for active listening, empathy, patience, and his signature wit and humor. This memorial is one of several events across the country dedicated to honoring the 31-year-old husband, father, and influential political figure. His organization, Turning Point USA, is also planning a larger celebration of his life. The outpouring of grief and support from his community highlights the profound impact Charlie Kirk had on so many lives. And that's just a glimpse of the incredible stories we're covering today. Stay tuned as we bring you a lightning-round recap of all the top headlines and our full call to action. Wow, what a packed show! We saw thousands gather to honor Charlie Kirk in Dublin, hundreds rallying with "We Are Charlie." In Medina, Vice President JD Vance hosting the Charlie Kirk Show and a heartfelt memorial in Arlington Heights. This is your Glow Line, so make sure you've hit that like button, subscribed for more amazing content, and rung the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive updates. We'll see you next time.